If your retirement plan only works when everything goes perfect, then you really don't have a plan. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to quickly stress test your retirement plan so that you can find the weak spots before retirement finds them for you. Most people think retirement planning is about one question: am I on track? But the real question is, will my plan still work if life doesn't cooperate? What if the market drops early in retirement, or inflation stays high, or taxes go up, or my healthcare costs spike? Because that's what makes or breaks most retirement plans. It's not the lack of savings, but a lack of stress testing. So today, I'll walk you through a simple 5-step retirement stress test you can do in about 15 minutes. Hey there, I'm Rafal, founder of Bayntree Wealth Advisors. Over the last decade, we've helped hundreds of families make smart retirement decisions, from Social Security timing to tax planning, so that they can retire with more confidence and more control. And one of the biggest differences between people who feel confident and people who actually are confident is whether their plan has been stress tested. So let's walk through a 15-minute retirement stress test. First thing you'll need is your baseline. I call this your retirement paycheck number. Ask yourself, how much income do I need every month to live comfortably in retirement? This isn't your gross salary. It's your actual retirement lifestyle number. So if you're not sure, a quick shortcut to start with is understanding your housing cost, food, insurance, healthcare costs, travel fund, discretionary, and taxes. Then you're going to total it all up. Because if you don't know what the paycheck needs to be, you really can't stress test anything else. Okay, now that you've got your retirement paycheck number, the next thing you need is to know what income is guaranteed. Typically, that's Social Security, a pension if you have one, rental income, maybe an annuity. You want to be sure to write all of these down and then ask, how much of my retirement paycheck is already covered by this guaranteed income, no matter what the market does? Because this matters a lot. Because if your guaranteed income covers most of your lifestyle, your plan will usually be more resilient. If it covers very little, then your investments have to do a lot of heavy lifting, which increases your risk. The next thing you want to do is stress test a market drop early in retirement. This is a big one, and it's the scenario that most people ignore. Imagine you retire, and within the first 2 years, the market drops 30%. The question is not, will the market recover? The real question, can your plan survive the withdrawals while it's down? This is called sequence of return risk. So here's your quick stress test. Ask yourself, the market dropped 30%. Would I still have enough cash or conservative assets to live on for 1 to 2 years? Or would I be forced to sell investments at the worst possible time? If the answer is I'd have to sell while it's down, then that is a warning sign. Next is inflation and healthcare. Inflation doesn't have to be dramatic to ruin your plan. Even a 3 to 4% inflation over time can slowly squeeze a fixed income retirement. And healthcare, well, that's the wild card. So ask, do I have realistic healthcare number? Do I have accounted for Medicare premiums and out-of-pocket costs? And what happens if one of us needs long-term care or a major medical event happens? This isn't about fear. It's about not being surprised. Last stress test is taxes. See, most people focus on the investment returns, but taxes can be just as damaging. So ask, how much of my retirement income will be taxable? If your retirement plan only works when everything goes perfect, then you really don't have a plan. And what happens when RMDs begin? Could a large IRA withdrawal push me into a higher tax bracket or increase my Medicare premium? This is one of the most common hidden problems I see. People have saved enough, but they underestimated the tax bill attached to it. Now, if you want help quickly seeing whether your plan holds up under these stress tests and where your weak spots might be, we've put together a free retirement readiness assessment. It's a simple tool that helps you see if you're on track and where the gaps might be. I'm going to link it right below this video, and it's a great first step before you sit down and build out a detailed financial plan. So here's the takeaway. A retirement plan that only works in a perfect world isn't really a plan. And in about 15 minutes, you can stress test your plan by checking your retirement paycheck number, your guaranteed income, how you'd handle a market drop early on, what inflation and healthcare looks like for you, and taxes and required minimum distributions from your retirement accounts. If any of those stress tests reveals a weak spot, it's not necessarily bad news. It's a huge win because now you know what needs to work before you retire. If you found this to be helpful, hit the like button so more people can learn about these strategies. Subscribe for more retirement tips, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Happy planning, everyone.